Welcome back to the No Name podcast. I'm Johnny,
I'm Kevin.
Zarina.
and today we will be talking about coronavirus. Cause I just came back from Los Angeles, and so I'm not trying to die, and I have concerns. But people are saying I'm a little pussy. Zarina.
So, I've did some research, and apparently, so a doctor tried warning about the coronavirus back in December, but the cops told him to be quiet about it in China. So, do you think it's like a hit job?
Yeah, I was reading something, or somebody told me about it, and they said that maybe because of overpopulation, they're trying to kill a bunch of old and young people. I mean, that's a good way to do it. Plus, every 100 years, like in the 1920s, there's a
Plague.
there's a plague or something.
Yeah.
So, is it coincidental?
It's reoccurring. I feel like it's the government
In China?
in China.
The
Obviously,
the Wuhan.
the Wuhan province. Obviously, not to be racist or anything, but Chinese people are quite weird regarding their behaviors and eating.
Wait, what?
They eat bats and shit. So, like straight up, like they eat bats. They eat the dogs and cats. But
Hey,
no, that's just how it is though.
and
Like,
Vietnamese people do too.
I mean, okay, Asian people in general, Chinese people are more known for it, but bats, dogs and cats, and other weird things that might contract this disease. So,
Okay.
I mean, what if their government like put it in like animals and shit?
Dude, I'm sure they did. Honestly,
Yeah, probably.
do you think it's right though? Because the overpopulation problem is like a big issue. And I don't know, they're just trying to kill some people.
I think it might relate to when China wanted to enforce the one child rule, like just to maintain
They got
the
no child rule. Your child gonna die if they.
straight up. Now that they're overpopulated and that rule is out of the picture, they go and fucking kill their people. It's fucked up.
What do you think, Zarina?
Yeah, I don't know. Might just be a virus. I don't. How close do I need to be to the mic?
I don't know.
I'm
Like
sorry.
if you can
Like
hear
this,
yourself.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
If it
Dope.
sounds good, then you're good.
you're good.
Yeah, I think it's just a virus. It happens.
But why every 100 years? Like, is it just a coincidence or?
Yeah. I mean, or we can say the government isn't on it. If we can roll with that.
Right. Because that's what I think.
I just find it weird how the government told that one doctor to not say anything about it.
Yeah.
Like, what's the reason why not to warn the public about the coronavirus and this disease?
Okay, so wasn't it like, so they were studying it in a high, like, they were studying it in this place where they study viruses and stuff, and there was like a market or a fish market or whatever market, like 30 minutes away from it, and then that's how it got, like, spread to everybody. Because that was one story as well. Do you think it was like
Fish market?
yeah. Do you think it was just accidental?
I didn't know about fish, but
It might have not have been fish.
all I
just
read
an
was
animal
like
market.
bats. Like
Okay, maybe bats.
maybe I don't see. We don't know much about their government because they're communist. They're not allies with us. No, it's facts though. Like they are communist.
What's wrong with communism?
Nothing's wrong with
Bro.
communism.
No.
I used to be so prideful of being Chinese.
No, but American Chinese and Chinese kind of different. You know what I'm saying?
I still got that Chinese pride.
Same here. I'm not even Chinese.
Same.
Asian pride, baby.
Hey.
But I think them being communists and enforcing weird political views, they might. I think I agree that they are trying to kill their people.
Yeah. Or do you think, okay, back to the doctor not being able to tell anybody, do you think that they thought they could like control the situation before it got out of hand? That's why they're like, oh, no need to like put everybody into panic. We'll just like figure this out on our own, because that could be something as well.
True.
But we don't know how much power does the government actually have, or like how much are they actually like playing God, killing people out here?
I feel like they are. Even the whole U.S. system is corrupt. So how much worse can China be?
How are we corrupt?
Oh, so Abdi, my our friend, he is very into politics,
Mm-hmm.
and he's been enlightening me about these politicians and how they take contributions from big companies that pay them to what was it, like enforce or like allow them, that company, to do like a certain duty.
Oh yeah.
And like it's super corrupt. Like I don't want to get too political because it's very controversial, but just know the U.S. is very corrupt.
But like politics is one thing, and killing people is a whole different thing.
What if it's related?
Okay, like, have you heard of Fairlife, the milk thing, and how fucked up they are?
Mm-hmm.
I have not.
So basically, there's a video put out about Fairlife, and they are not fair. Their cows are being abused, and there's a video of like how fucked up everything is. And this could play in the part of Fairlife, because they're still doing good. Like they still put out commercials and everything. Wow, that was loud. Like politicians could be getting paid from the CEO of Coca-Cola, because Coca-Cola owns Fairlife, and they could be getting money for allowing Fairlife to keep these unhumanitarian acts up. And but it's not like they're killing humans, you know?
That we know of.
Yeah.
That we know of. The opposite treatment for cows in Japan,
Wagyu.
Wagyu beef, those cows be treated right.
They get the best
You
treatment.
get the best
They get massaged.
water, grooming, massages,
Yeah.
the best grass.
Zarina, have you heard of that?
No.
Wagyu beef.
They get graded. Imagine being a cow and being like graded of how like good you are.
Fatty content.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's fat. That's an A5. Oh shit, like A5 Wagyu, it's like fucking hella expensive. I haven't tried it yet because obviously I'm not gonna go pay like $200 for a piece of steak, but
We have Wagyu at Terza though.
it's not top grade Wagyu.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So
We get that's at the sea level Wagyu.
I forgot how it's leveled there, but it's not the same as Japanese people.
No, Japan's just doing it right.
They are doing right, but
Unless they're not.
they are depopulating.
That's a
Because
good thing.
A
Because
bunch of old people are there,
there's so many old people there.
but very, very few young people because I think they just stopped having sex.
Mm.
They just don't want kids.
They
True.
don't want kids.
So they're staying protected over there. Bro, my cousin Ivan, this man is fucked up. So he goes to Japan a lot, and he always say, "Oh, Johnny, you gotta come to Japan with me. The schoolgirls there." And then I'm like, Ivan, you gotta chill out.
What's the whole attraction to schoolgirls?
I don't know. He just says the hookup culture over there is very easy if you're American.
Okay, going back to Abdi, his brother is in China.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he gets treated like
like a god.
Yeah.
Because in Asian countries, when they see like an American, they're like, oh my gosh, like you are like the top of like the ranking. You're so hot, and like they will give up anything to suck your dick or something. Like,
hey, Japan, China, it's not true. You're probably much cooler than Americans.
I heard that Aubrey's brother's getting straight punini, bro. Like
Wow.
like hella.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I would feel bad
What do you mean?
if they just had sex with me because I was American.
You're
Yeah.
thinking about it too much.
Yeah. Just don't think
Just
about
embrace it.
Just embrace it.
Yeah.
Just go for it. You know. Just like, hey, I'm a god. I'm from America, so
That's kind of fun.
let's do it. That's how it is, bro. Asians are weird.
Hey, China's looking nice though.
What do you mean?
I'm going to flights to China right now are like super cheap. So I might just have to
Where do you
go
want
to
to
China
go? Why?
to hang out with Abdi's brother
Oh,
and study.
study. Right?
Yeah.
Just study abroad.
No, I actually want to go to China to brush up more on my Cantonese.
I thought most of the people there speak Mandarin.
Yeah, but if you go to Hong Kong, like everybody speaks Cantonese
Oh.
there. And if you all don't know this, in my family, I'm like one of the worst like language, like people like I suck at like remembering my language. But I've been making an effort. I've been starting to download apps and like 15 minutes a day I just like listen to words and it's like a Duolingo type thing.
Nice.
But I feel like I'm just like so ashamed because I try to talk to my mom and I'm like, and then I ask her how do you say this? How do you say this? And then I talk to my grandma because she doesn't speak English. It's like, I don't know how to convey my emotions to her.
We as Asian Americans lose touch with our motherland, like the language, the culture. I mean, like me growing up, I used to talk Vietnamese all the time, but nowadays it's like mixture of both, and then slowly it gets worse and worse. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, it's like the parents even start speaking English as well. Is there like, because you're Bosnian, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's your experience with your language in your house?
My parents forgot to teach me English.
Oh,
So, yeah.
it's like the opposite.
Yeah.
So you're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Like, my parents always spoke Bosnian to me. And then when my brother was born, they only spoke English to him.
Oh.
And they forgot to teach him Bosnian.
Ooh.
So it's a really fun dynamic in our house.
So do you speak like strictly English or Bosnian to your parents?
It's like a mix.
Okay.
But like, because I would hang out with Bosnian kids when I was a child,
Mm-hmm.
and we would speak English. So, yeah, I only really speak Bosnian to my parents.
Do you ever feel like, but you're good, like you know the language, right?
I would say so.
Okay. Because for me, it's like, I grew up and I was like speaking English to my friends, like other Chinese and Vietnamese people, because like the Asian parents, they come to America and they're like, you need to learn English, and so they do everything they can to speak, like teach you English and not like Vietnamese, Chinese, or whatever your language is, and so it can be like forgotten. And like in my situation, my parents just stopped teaching me, but I wish they wouldn't, because now when I go to like Asian parties, I look like a clown. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you, I was at Christina's party,
New Year's
party, and obviously so Christina is my cousin, and she invited me to this party, this New Year's party, to hang out with their side of the family because I know a lot of them. And when it was time to, I just forgot what it's called, but like you go up to the grandparents. So it's Christina, her mom, her dad. Her mom is my aunt. And they go up to the grandparents and like you wish them like a good
prosperity
and happiness.
Okay,
And they were all done and they're like, Johnny, do you have anything to say? And my ass was like, có không biết nói tiếng Việt lành quá, but and I was just like, And then I was like, and they're like, "Oh, you can speak in Chinese if you want." And I was like, "Shit, my Chinese is not much better."
Oh shit.
And then she just said, "Just say it in English." But by then, my brain was just like, "Oh, like what the fuck is going on?" And I was just like, I didn't know what to say.
Damn. That's like family embarrassment.
It's a huge. That was like, I just stood there. I was like,
How'd you feel?
very embarrassed.
You gotta bring note cards.
Yeah, but
You're standing in front, you're just like,
I don't know how to read Chinese or Vietnamese either.
oh. So that's like a big
Bro,
big
I'm
struggle.
like, if I was Wagyu, I'd be like lowest Wagyu for Chinese and Vietnamese.
You see, it's okay though. It's okay.
But I want to learn.
Then fucking Duolingo it up, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, we should start speaking Vietnamese to each other.
You see, that's not the wave.
Oh yeah.
For me at least, like I've been speaking more at home, so I've been getting better, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like we out here just chilling in English.
This is a big problem.
Also, a lot of Americans find it offensive speaking different languages in front of them.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I remember I was in Pennsylvania one time. I was speaking Vietnamese to my dad, and this like one lady was like, "Why aren't you speaking English?" I was like, "It's my dad. Like we're talking to each other." She's like, "You're in America, speak English." I was like,
She said that?
"Yeah." I was like, "Bruh."
What'd you say?
I was like, "My bad." I started talking English.
No. Was she like, cause I know in your dad's city it's like
Very
redneck white.
Redneck.
You know?
Yep.
So was she like that?
Yeah, they're all like that. Everyone's like that.
Okay.
Like seeing an Asian is like seeing like a fucking alien. Like, oh my god. Alien.
Like Sarah's that one Sarah's.
Yeah, I don't know who he was.
What did he say again?
He was like, so I was at homecoming taking pictures, and this guy came up to me. He's like, Wong, right? I was like, no, it's not my name. He's like, so what's your name then? I'm like, Kevin. He's like, oh, nice to meet you, Kevin. Shakes my hand and walks away. I was like,
You never even met this guy.
no, like I was shook. I was like, who's this guy? Like why is he talking to me like that?
Right?
Some like it was wild. It is what it is. So.
I mean, but like Asians with racism, it's like we're just chilling in the middle, like in the minority group, because yeah, we get like made fun of for our like eyes and like being smart and all this other shit, but like Asians have never really taken it to where they get like offended and it becomes like a big issue. Whereas you can see with Hispanic people, African American people, like it has in the past. So like what do you think the difference was? Obviously there was like more fucked up shit that happened, but why do you think like Chinese people were put in like camps back then as well, but we just like never did anything about it, you know? Like
I don't think we're as outspoken as you'd say like the Hispanics and the African Americans. I think the African American issue is so big because they are proud to be African American and they make a lot of noise to really protest that action. And plus they've been dealing with since, you know, forever, I think with slavery and stuff. But Hispanics, I think that's a big issue because of the president and him making statements about their culture, how they act.
yeah.
But Asians, we just fucking chilling.
Yeah.
We just chilling. Like, it's like.
Yeah, plus our parents didn't know how to speak English.
Exactly.
So they didn't know how to fight back anyways. They probably didn't even know they were being like made fun of or anything.
So I think it's a good thing that our parents and ancestors didn't know how to speak English, because if
That's facts.
if they did, then we'd be out here getting stoned to death.
Hey, you know the answer to the problem is just act like you don't know how to speak English.
True.
True.
I remember my grandma was like, mom's side. She whenever someone would like ask her a question, she's like, no English. No English. It was that easy. Like no English, boom, you're good. But with like other cultures, it's like people know that you can talk in in English possibly, but Asians, we are so looked down upon like language wise, like they think that we're stupid, but
They expect us to like
not know
bad.
English.
Yeah.
But bruh, we out here, bilingual,
Mm-hmm.
out here crushing it.
Barely.
Yeah, for you, barely. Yeah,
I need to practice, man.
Duolingo.
Hey, if you're Vietnamese or if you're Chinese and you want to be friends and try to speak only Cantonese and Vietnamese with me, please hit me up because I'm not trying to forget my language.
Sweet. Right.
Retweet.
Retweet. Sure.
Zarina, you should teach us some Bosnian right now.
Oh yeah. What are some like bad words?
Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, I mean, well, if you don't want to say it, because this video is gonna be out there, but who knows who's gonna watch it? Like your parents are probably not gonna watch this. I could teach you, Kevin.
Yeah, he knows.
So, Yabemti Maiku.
What? Yeah.
Zarina, what is that
Say
one?
it again.
Yabemti Maiku.
Yabamti Maiku?
Yeah, what does that mean,
What
Zarina?
does that mean?
I actually don't know what it means.
What does it mean?
It means like fuck your mom,
Oh,
Oh.
but
Like
not like in a
adult.
like a sexual.
Yeah, like
way,
a dolma?
like a-
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
we have something like
or
that
like
in Vietnamese.
Maiku would be grandma, and then Yebemti mama would
Oh.
be or Yebemti mat.
Okay, and
Yeah.
then there's Pichka.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That's like-
Pichka ti maten.
What is
Sounds-
that?
Sound like bitch or something?
It's like it's like Yebemti, but it's less aggressive.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, and then the one that I heard most growing up is suck my kurats,
What is that?
my nuts.
Kurats?
Yeah, kurats.
Suck my kurats?
Yeah,
That sounds cool.
that's hard, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Like suck my kurats. Because I remember you grew up around like a bunch of Bosnians.
yeah, I did.
Like I think
How was
every
that?
other neighbor was
Shout out. Yeah, every other neighbor. It was like, so in my neighborhood, it was like a bunch of kids around like the same age. And like, it was ruthless, man. Like just a bunch of minorities, like barely any white people, just like getting together every single day after school. And it was like the most close knit like neighborhood ever. It was nice, but yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. You just learn a lot of bad words.
in Bosnian.
Yeah, and they would make me fight.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
like backyard fights.
Hey, yeah, Zarina, is like Paco Bosnian or no? Paco? No, probably not. That's probably like
Paco?
Latin America. Like
My friend
Latino.
has a dog named Paco. He's a Chihuahua.
I fought this guy named Paco, and he was a grade older than me.
Uh-huh.
And remember back then, Kevin, I was like a chubby guy, like in like second, third grade. I was a chubbier guy, and I didn't know how to fight. But Andy, my older brother, he's 24 now, 7 years older than me. He was this like Asian gang banging Asian type guy, and like he was all like, you know what I'm talking about,
Like tough guy.
Yeah.
kind of thing. Okay.
like a bad boy. You're a bad boy, bro. And like he was just like, bro, yeah, fight this guy. So I fought this guy, and we ended up fighting, and
Like body boxing, or like
yeah,
like
body.
like
No,
face
fighting
punching?
with like face punches.
Oh dang.
And like, I clocked him, and then I just started crying because I was like, "This is not me, bro. Like, I don't want to fight." And it was just like, yeah, it was wild. We used to play cops and robbers
that's
all the
tough.
time.
I remember going over like to your house like every other weekend, and I'd be
Mhm.
so like intimidated. Like y'all are like wild, like playing like football, but like extreme football, like tackling and like breaking bones and shit, and like
Yeah,
fighting, and like oh my god, like y'all were like crazy because
it was a wild
I'm in like
neighborhood.
near the manor, like the Diamond Ridge area, so we're more like a maintained neighborhood, but they were like late at night
Some
running
hood rats.
around. Yeah, some hood rats doing some hood rat shit.
Yeah,
So you were with those kind of Bosnians.
Yeah, hell
Okay.
yeah. I'll take
Alright.
pride in that. My boys.
Nothing against my Bosnian.
Yeah, what are your Bosnians like?
Bosnian.
The Bosnians that play tennis?
What Bosnian plays tennis?
I met a bunch of people that play tennis on the tennis team. Just a bunch of Bosnian people.
Yeah, it's kind of yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it.
Very active people.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with hood rap Bosnians and Chinese people though.
I've seen nowadays a lot of Bosnians are very business minded.
Like entrepreneurship.
Yeah, like I was
It's just like minorities in general.
Yeah, I was at a salon, and I think her name was Samira. But she is like a Botox doctor. She's doing it for many years, and I was like, "Damn, you're here on the grind."
What were you doing Botox, bro?
No, it was a video.
Oh, okay.
Like an update. So.
Yeah. Did she just open up a new store?
She is within a salon. So there's a salon called Elevate, and I think she's within the whole salon. So
Okay,
offering Botox and I think lashes or something like that.
Okay. What's Botox?
I think injections. You feel like areas in your face with like liquid or something.
Yeah. You can get Botox like in your armpits so you don't sweat. So a bunch of like real estate agents in like the South be getting that.
Oh.
So they don't like sweat because they're outside all the time and they gotta
True.
look nice.
True.
Yeah. I watched a video about that.
Oh my god. I didn't know that it made them not sweat.
Well, like, how does it like? Is it just like water?
I have no idea.
It just takes out the sweat glands.
Nah, I don't know.
Probably
Oh, it
clogs
keeps them cool.
No, it clogs it. Probably clogs the whole pore, and like does not let it like breathe or something. Weird. I think when eventually if I raisin, I'll get Botox.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Asian don't raisin, bro.
Eventually,
Where?
like what's it called? Like crow's feet.
Oh, yep.
Oh.
I actually think I need to do that as well because Benoit, Benoit's grandma, and my mom is his grandma. She is like her eye is starting to like get too baggy, and so she needs to like. She got something done, and then the eye doctor was looking at me and he's like, "I could already see it in your eyes.
Oh.
I could already see it in your eyes," and I'm like, no.
Damn. Did you know that Asians have monolids?
No. You do have. Wait, no, you don't.
We have one lid.
No, like yours is actually like going.
No. So
Are you talking about the crease?
I don't know, crease or something.
I see it. Yeah, she's got the.
Yeah, like so. And I think in geography, I think junior or senior, I did a project. Why are Asians chinky?
Yes, I was in your class.
Yeah. So apparently it was something about migration from I think like the fucking sand dunes or deserts like grew like sand and like sunlight into your eyes. So as time grew, we got chinkier and chinkier. But then I don't know, I forgot how we developed monolids. Like why is it one lid but not two?
Because Zarina has 2 lids, right?
Yeah. We have one. Fucking unfair.
Okay, but Kayla has 2 actually.
Well, certain people have two. Like Leanna has two, and then my mom has two. But I was blessed with the monolid, so fucking so stupid, bro.
It doesn't. How like what does it look like? Is there a difference? Can you notice it?
Yeah. What was it? It affects something. I think how small it looks, like the angle, and then yeah, it's the angle because
That's why we were so chinky.
yeah, because monolids. Fuck.
Wait, did you actually use chinky in your podcast?
Yeah.
I mean, in your
Project. Yep.
project?
Title was "Why Are Asians Chinky?" And she was like,
Because that's a racist.
but the whole class was like silent. I was like, oh god, this is a mistake.
Wait, did you not know? You just thought like chinky was a.
I
Back from.
I thought it'd be like someone like funny, like trying to like alleviate like the whole like connotation behind chinky and shit. So I was like, why are Asians chinky? Like big bold letters, and I put it up, and I was
I
like,
remember.
this is the project, and people were like looking around. I was like, oh fuck, I fucked up. So we continued to do the project, and I'd like slip in like Asian jokes here and there, and no one laughed. I was like,
I laughed, bro.
yeah, I know, but that's it. That's just you and like other people. But like,
No, I think they were just scared of laughing.
oh yeah,
Because like,
Possibly.
or otherwise they would be deemed as racist. Yeah, but it's all good.
It's really hard being white. Yeah, you never know when to laugh.
Yeah, just you know, it's you just gotta feel it out. You know.
like I don't care. Like
I'm
you just
kidding.
like laugh at me. Like I have
I'm
monoliths.
joking.
Okay.
I have monoliths, and I'm proud of it.
No, because like only a few years ago did I learn that chinky came from chink, and chink is like the Asian's racist term. I had no clue because like Andy's my older brother, and like everyone would just be like, "Oh, you're so chinky, bro!" Like, and then I just used it.
Like chink.
Yeah, no, not chink. Like, just like chinky. I never made the connection.
Well, I feel like chinky's it's fine, but like chink might be a little serious. You know what I'm saying? But like one thing that always bothered me was like people would say gook. Gook is like a Korean thing. I'm like,
Oh, okay.
bruh, I'm not Korean, dog. Like, or like
Oh, so is it racist for you to say that right now?
possibly. I'm sorry if you're Korean and you find that offensive, but like I remember in elementary school, people would be like this, like Chinese middle finger. I was like,
I was like, what the fuck?
I was like, where do y'all even learn this? Like, it's not even a thing. Like, they would be like,
I brought it home to my mom. I was like, Mom, what is this? It's like, it's your pinky, you dumbass.
I remember, like for like all 5 years, people would be like,
Damn.
what does this mean? What does this mean? I'm like, I don't know, dog. Like, I'm not Chinese. Like, but like, even though it's
I'm
not,
Chinese. I don't even fucking know
it's
what
not,
it is.
it's not a thing. So here we are saying it now. This is not a thing. Stop
Bro.
doing it.
Fucking these white girls in my neighborhood, they were singing this racist ass song, riding their bikes down the street. They were like, pink, pink.
Oh, I remember. Oh my goodness.
Remember those girls?
Yes.
You were with me.
Yes, I was there. It was something about like,
Remember
like,
the song?
something about like, yes, it was like something like chink or
Super fucked up.
it was, I was
Were you heated?
shook. No, I wasn't heated. I was just like, what the heck? I think it was like some like redneck girl, right?
Well, she's like a hood girl now.
Okay, hood
She's
girl.
like, she's one of
One of those
yeah.
ghetto girls. Okay,
we won't talk.
ratchet girls.
It's okay.
I remember I was scared of her all the time because she would always like walk over or like walk around and be like, oh shit, like it's that girl. Like all like fucking like wearing like basketball shorts and messy hair. I'm like, oh, I'm fucking scared of her.
With like the really dark, huge mascara.
And that one day, I was like, damn, y'all bold.
Yeah. I was like, I was shook because we would always, things were chill before then. Like we would just play. But then after that, I was like, oh, why? Like, why'd you just decide
Do you
to?
think they learn it from their parents?
Their parents like, hey, stop playing with those Asian kids down
Those
there.
damn Asians over there.
I don't know.
Stop messing around with them.
I don't know,
They're bad people.
to be honest. But in high school, she's a grade younger than me. 2 grades, I think. And in high school, she pretended like it never happened.
Didn't she get like pregnant?
I don't know.
I vaguely remember like
It's
like,
that's a different girl. She was down the block. She's this way. I live right here. She's down there. The one that got pregnant is down there. Yeah. I don't think she's pregnant.
no.
Mm-mm.
I have an off-topic comment.
Yeah,
Okay.
please.
There's no signal on the TV. Is that okay?
Did your laptop? Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's cute.
That's Kevin's girlfriend.
I assume.
Here we go. We're back and live, baby. You're
Yeah. Zarina,
Yeah.
do you think you could do a long distance relationship?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Why not?
I'm a needy person, and I require constant attention.
Oh, okay.
So. Yeah.
So is she. and long distance.
Yeah, they're long distance. That's why I asked.
Yeah. So we
yeah, I
are.
don't.
Is it a bad thing though, Kevin?
Certain times it gets a little stressful. You know what I'm saying? Because needy girls always require reassurance and love, and I'm like, dog, like trying to keep up with them. It's like a marathon. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm winded out.
Marathon.
I'm winded out, but she's all the way over there asking, I need your love. So
Yeah.
we out here just trying to figure it out. But next week I see her, so that's okay.
Oh, is that's why you wanted to do the podcast today, so that we didn't have to do it?
I want to do it early because for
Just so
the
we
sake
can have
of
it
it.
done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. By the way, if you're enjoying this podcast, please like and follow the Facebook page. Subscribe to YouTube if you haven't yet. If you want to, like the video. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. You can DM myself or Johnny on Instagram to reach out and be in the podcast because we are very lonely up here. So So reach out, ask about the podcast, and I'll talk to you about it. So.
Should we cut it off there?
38 minutes. Pretty long podcast. So
yeah. If
Yeah,
you've made
close
it,
it out.
if you made it this far, thanks for watching or listening, and I hope you have a great day. All right, thank you.
thank you.
Bye bye. Hey.